Okay, folks, this is one for you. Rob Edgerton, Jimmy Gower. I'm 100% sure I've got the right names this time. Three 0 for Misfits. This is where I really need Lee Whitfield to give me some real tips on how to play this game. These many oh, that's interesting. Yeah, doing two things at once, can't multitask. No good at that. I said it's going to be James to break. Could be an early night tonight. One match done with a 6-2. And Plaza then, that makes it, they've done the double. Still in the knockout cup. Could well be a clean sweep. Complete accident repair competition. They've got to be favourites for that one as well. Whilst I'm getting told that Crompos are leaving us and moving into the All Sage League. I've got it here, Phil. I've swapped over the other matches for it. Well, Mick Hoddle now was just telling Jimmy Gower how to play the game. Yes, okay, Mick, you tell him. Okay, Mick. Yes, Mick. Well, if you've got one of my cues, you'll be able to screw the ball that way. Now get it go up that way, and it's easy. Don't see the problem. I know, Mick. Jimmy to break. Sad to see Rob Edgerton leave the league. Rob, Phil and the lads. That'll be disappointing, them going up to the Old Sage League, but that's the way it goes. Rob's the backbone of George Bradbury's senior side. Surprised for anything to do with George. I have a backbone, but I suppose I ain't got a backbone out of George. They're getting long here, Robbie. There you go, whack. We're on here, mate. We're on. Oh, where is he? Oh. Can't really tell in the old telly in here. Yeah, this could be chopping back. Could have, yeah, a bit unlucky there. Bit unlucky. It's whether he can get through to float the left hand of them two reds across the other bag. Was Princey was playing this, he just hit the left hand red into the yellow, over the bag and screw over to the red, bang. Princey demon shot. Then he'd tell me about it. There you go. Oh, I want to fire off. I'd have just took it, gone a bit tighter along the rail and tried to get it off the yellow as well as screwing into the other ball, but well, they're all here for James. Seemed knock a good tidy finish. Had a mixed season, Jimmy has. When he's been on it, he's been on it. But like all getting old people, when you're off it, you're off it. Let's see what happens here now. To be fair, it's a must-win match for Crompos. to go 4 down after the first session. Well, not the best thing to happen to you. As you can hear, I'm just typing away, ready for the next frame. Preparation. As I got learnt years ago, preparation prevents piss poor performance. And yes, I should have rebooted the computer before we started. I know. I see Timmy Wages here viewing. Sneaked it last night, did you, Tim? Without me? It is hard work, I understand that. Ryan's on. Oh. Is it going to be Ryan's this year for the merits? That's the question. That's the question. I know there's a few people out there think that it could be. Next week's lineup: Adam Davies, Lee Walker, Dean Bowyer, Nick Shenton. You've got to think that Adam's going to come from the top half of it. The bottom half: John Price, Tiddles. John Price in the Plaza. John Price, fantastic season, fantastic. There's Jimmy Bridges over this red. Trundles it in. And Johnny Clowes against Ryan Cope. Well, that'd be a game and a half, that will. Johnny Clowes up to his games. Trying to get in Ryan's head. Be interesting. Be interesting. My word of the night, that is interesting. Interesting. And Jimmy's going for the long yellow on the left hand side of the table. Yes. It was the bridging, that was the shot before, 2 shots before, to leave the bridging. Yeah, going back to the merits, yeah. Adam Davies, you think, from the top off. Anybody going for Nick Shenton? I don't even think Nick's going for Nick Shenton, so. John Price, Tiddles, John Clowes, Ryan Cope. John Price, Ryan Cope. I'll tell you something, I'll be enjoying that one next week. I think we've got Wardy in the commentary box next week, and I'm officiating. Although I do like to nip in here and have a few sherbet lemons. I'm just looking at the singles history. 2015, Lee Whitfield. He was very lucky, he was lucky. Lightfoot 2016. Lightfoot pops up quite a bit, doesn't he? Gareth Potts back in 2001. 2001. I think we should look at the plate history, me. It's more interesting. It's hard to win the plate history. And back to the table here. Come on, Rob, knock 'em in. I need a beer and a wee. Yeah, looking back to the singles history, Lee Kendall, 2011. 2011, that was the Days Long-Term Working Men's Club. Wow, Long-Term Working, what a venue that was. Rammed in there, rammed at night. Get laughing legends on. Whizzing around everywhere, upsetting Tommy Malb, as ever. They want this, they want that, they want this. Oh, Rob, have you? Yeah, he's nice. Played that nicely. Played that nicely. Just the angle to drop this in, take black and middle. Yeah, yeah. Well played, Rob. Long yellow from Jimmy was costly in this frame. And there goes the ball. Oh, he's missed it. Oh no, it's how fast Jimmy there. That was like Linford Christie out the blocks. My word, I've never seen Jimmy move so quick. Better remind the lads on for Yarmouth next week that Jimmy might be struggling with a bit of a pull in the old leg, you know, my muscles. Okay, rushing to the table that fast. Never seen that before, Jimmy rushing. But yeah, Rob's letting him in. Let me just change the score. I think I was in the process of trying to change the score ready for my little alcohol and toilet break. All 4 balls nicely open here. Let's drop down the right hand side of the table, I think there, James. I did have to. You can go down middle, tap one in bottom right, whatever you want to do, just whatever. Personal preference. Lee will tell me. He always puts me right. There you go. Dink on this one. Little screw shot off the other one. Black and middle, and it could be 4-0 for Misfits. They'll be well chuffed there when they're picking the trophies up. The good thing is, 2 of the Misfit sides, myself and Woody, we don't have trophies, so you know. Oh, James. Could be better, just my eyes. Could be just my eyes. I think he's A-rate on this. He's A-rate. Just cut it in, tack it in, same bag if you want to. Nah, I think you can even, yeah, I can hold for this. Go corner. You could have hit it, Jim. Oh, he's giving a few hand signals. Oh. Be looking at that one tomorrow, Jim. Looking at that one tomorrow and thinking, oh, just testing myself out. Drop this in, James. Potted a few of these down Yarmouth for county finals, he has. There you go, 4-0. Time for a wee and a calling. Right, I've been the loo, feel a million times better. You don't want to know about that, but I'm back on, and it's Phil Williams. Carling's back here running, rolling down the old throat. So we've got Gary Linnell and Phil Williams on. So this frame sponsored by Dulux. Could be like watching paint dry, but we'll see. We'll see. Mr. Williams. We just need a clock on it, don't we, really? Oh, Andy Sheldon. Yes. Hello, Andrew. How are you, mate? Great guy, Sheld. Made me the first ever Stoke Pool League website back in the when www was, I don't know, a swear word to a lot of people. Still got it on disk and at home. I don't think it'd be very good for Windows 10, whatever it would be. I don't know. You know more than me. I stick to my old Expression Web templates. Does the job. Yeah, like I say, next week we've got single merits next week. Then we're back to the complete accident repair trophy. Obviously it's split in half now, with half in the One Stop Computers Cup. The CAR trophy, Longton Moor Plaza. Oh, they must be not liking that one. Plaza B. Oh, nice shot there, Phil. Surprised there to see Phil cover a bag. Not. There we go, Gary Linnell. Haze off. Prowling round the table there, Gazza. He'll be texting me tonight. What were you saying, Bean, on the old stream? I'll blame the alcohol, and he'll be happy then. That's interesting, isn't it? The draws next week, I'm just noticing. Longton Moor and Plaza played tonight. Misfits are at home to Crompos B. Another match-up for tonight's result, from tonight's matches. Strange as strange can be. Longton Zeds have got the trip up Black Zed. Nomads at home to Scorpions, and Players at home to Cuckoo. Plaza B entertain Will Stanton. Interesting games. One Stop Computers Cup next week. We've already got a walkover for Spitfires B, Crompos A of. Well, they finished. They're gone. Just need them settling the debts up there. Hint, hint. Mr. Edgerton. Michael's come back in to just so that I say how fantastic the stream is now, Mick. After all, yeah, I haven't lost the plot. Just talking to myself. Nobody ever listens when I talk to anybody else. So. The booth, yeah. We just need an heater in here, Mick. My nipples have gone hard and rather cold. You know what I mean? Yeah. Phil and Gary Linnell we've got on, Mick, and I have to talk about something else. Have you got another session to after this? Well, you know, this frame is sponsored. B&Q adverts keep coming on with paint drying and things like that. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? But Phil's in charge. He's 4-0 with the team of 4-0 up, and he's getting all his reds across one side of the table. I just hope Gary doesn't cover. I hope the food's out. I've just seen Wardy go past at 200 mile an hour with his food.
Fastest I've seen him move all year.
I can't believe he's not come back in and commentated and talked to us about how he won his frame.
Won?
Yeah, he's won. Yeah, 4-0 up. 4-0 up. Could be the early night, Mick. Not good for the sponsorship, that isn't. If you keep Gary Linnell in another 2 hours, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money in the till, that is. A lot of beer to be drunk.
It's got to be a minimum of another 15 pints.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So Mick likes you, guys. Mick likes you. Oh, Mick's bank manager likes you, sorry. Going back to next week's one-stop computers. Plaza Riley's up the trip up the cricketers. I'll get Kev moaning up though. I'm surprised he hasn't rung me already. Longton Pool are down cuckoo. There you go. It was always going to happen, that was, wasn't it? It was always going to happen. Mick's going to tell me all about world rules and black ball in a minute, so I'm aware of it. No, thank God for that. I thought we were going to have a mass discussion then.
I don't know the rules anyway.
I didn't think you knew the black ball rules, and I know you don't know the world rules, so.
No, I definitely don't know that.
Oh God. No, the camera has not froze. That's all I can say.
No,
But Phil hasn't moved. We've got people in the background moving. The referee's moved. Who's playing? Yeah, what's he doing here? Flirt it out, Phil, then knock him back in and just say, go Gaz. Come on, Philip. Steve Jones has joined us.
Take all the 2 reds, not the yellow in. Leave no cross.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do, isn't it? Only thing you can do. Yes, Jason, I've just mentioned Crompos A not playing next week out of the old Russ. I've got an Asylum CD at home for you to listen to. Off a cassette it was, back in 1981. If there was distortion then, you want to hear it now, mate. Go on then, Phil. Let's see how you do it. So you just if he'd have left him so we'd not leaving him on that,
Yeah.
it'd been happy days. Just play the yellow onto the red now. There you go. Job done. Oh, tap from Gaz. I thought it was just because he's leaning over. Yeah. Beer into it, you know what I mean? Oh yes, Jason. I did mention the fines. I think there's a few quid in the old kitty for owed. I think you still owe for. Did you sign Luke Potter? Hey up, Gaz. Oh, I missed that whoosh. Let me have a look on the replay. Let's have a look on the replay. He's gonna get that yellow on up his horse, is he? And he's got away with not potting it. Oh, he's hit it in face. I didn't think he could make this. Deceiving on the cameras. Yeah. I don't know whether they saw it or just lost patience. Yeah, I've had enough. I'm going home. Oh no, the double's not come off. Phil, snooker. What the odds? Nick, snooker. Snooker.
I reckon he's going to play the yellow closest, the red closest to the middle.
Yeah, double it. Play another one out.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll happen somehow. But I must admit, in the words of our commentators before, when they kept saying, I called it, I called it, I called it, I called it. I'm going for snooker, mate. I'm going for snooker. Hey, oh. Well, of 53,000 years of playing with Phil, I bet he says to him, he says, we're 4-0 up.
Yeah.
I played the score.
Did he have fouls on?
When Phil started, probably not. Oh, Philip. That's alright. You know what I mean? It's very good table 6. You know what I mean? It'll take the pot along the rail and he's going to float up for the black. Natural. And just pot the ball, Phil.
I know many Many a player who can get that white round behind that yellow versus the black right.
I tell you something, I must have done that a few times. Oh no, 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 no. I tell you, I do. Where's the overhead, Mick, for the middle? It's got to be going in, isn't it? Look at him, he's down. Yeah, that's flying, that is. That's flying. That is flying in. Excellent finish, Philip. Oh, just I didn't see it come. Mick called it. Mick called it. Speak to you soon, mate. Okay, mate.
It's going quite well, isn't it?
Mr. Ward's come join me now. A few little.
We've got streaming correct now, haven't we?
We had loads of what it ended up. Hang on, Lee's made a comment. Always got a. Honestly, flicked on, thought the stream had frozen, but then realised it was Phil's cue action. Well done, Lee. Well done. Well done. Yeah, Jace. I'll let you know what the words it is. I'll be chasing you around Tunstall after you last 20p. No problem. It's been a pleasure playing with you, Jace. Lee's just been sarcastic, but you know me.
Never.
I know.
Yeah, I saw him on this Telford stream last night.
Was he up there? Was he on there, or was he commentating?
A few times he was on the stream. I think it was 9 times he was on the stream.
He's a celebrity now, mate. He's a celebrity.
Why did Mr. Evans up for some unknown reason?
Celebrity. Oh, well, right. Let's move on. I won't talk about the Shropshire's issues over the mic. I was at a meeting the other day, you see, and
I know
Daniel popped up a few times. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, what's Liam playing at?
Well, Liam's played the same shot twice. Shit. Right then. So we've had a little touch here and there, haven't we, today? Which is nice. Welcomed for a change. But that's all you have in this league, isn't it? A little touch and it's enough, isn't it? Having said that, Phil Ellis played really well the last frame. He should have won it, actually. When he kissed the
we didn't get it. We didn't get it.
He didn't get it. No, he played perfect game until his last ball, and he kissed the black, and the black went like dead. He was unlucky, really, to be fair. I fancy him getting pretty close in these here, to be honest with you. It's just that ball in the middle of the top cushion, isn't it? And I don't think the black's going, is it? Or is it going in the left middle as we look, is it? Yeah, it looks like it is. Have you gone now?
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Oh, he's be back. Yeah, I think it'd come pretty close to this finish. Anywhere in the middle table. Yeah, that's okay. Probably a little bit too much. I'll be taking this ball at the top right. Top right is really. I wouldn't be taking that one.
But he yaks it across and.
Yeah, but the wide's going everywhere, isn't it? Look here. So I'm saying. There you go, it's going everywhere. Now, Liam being a very tactician,
White down the rail.
Well, right down the rail, but I don't know why he's bothering this.
What do you think about Phil's double then? His finish. Was that Phil Williams or was it some Halloween?
It's like this.
person got it,
I, as you know, I played with Phil a long time, and that was
long time.
and that was Phil from about 10 years ago.
Yeah, very aggressive and
No, positive in what he's doing. He didn't look one bit flustered. Whatever's been going on in his life, you know, he's convinced himself with him being 67 and 3/4.
3/4.
3/4, yeah. That he's lost it. Well, he hasn't.
Yeah.
But we all go through that period. I went through it when I was about 19.
You say 9, aren't you?
No stone. Then I got to 24 and I got over it. But I'll never be as bad as Russ Malvern ever. Neither will you.
No. Well, Russ is not happy. He needs a bit of an asylum on. A bit of punk rock.
Yeah, we've heard nothing of Russ. So with a bit of luck, he might pop up.
Few little comments over here.
Has he popped up?
Yeah.
Is Russ there? No, he must have gone sleep.
No.
I mean, they had a good win last week, didn't they? Blackpool shootout.
Yeah. It was quite exciting.
I mean,
I saw Russ knock it in.
well, I didn't see him. I just saw a cue.
He saw the cue.
I'm debating whether it was him or not because he disappeared off the screen. But yeah, like I said, I think he's the only problem is he's black here, isn't it? So would you top this through, or would you screw it with check side, forget the opposite side of him, put the black in the middle?
That was a mouthful, Mr. Wood.
I'm just saying, what would you do here? Would you roll this in the middle?
I'd miss the middle back.
Yeah, but would you roll it, or would you top it through, or would you?
Roll it.
Would you?
Yeah.
It's no good pointing
Pointing to the tally.
Doesn't work.
Pointing to the tally.
This is a Malvern syndrome. This is
And
the after point.
I need I need one of them pens.
So I mean, you know what he could do? He could screw this. He could screw this back directly and get in the same pocket.
Yeah, and then
He could do. Let's see what he does.
So we go. If he goes across, you take the blocks off hold.
Yeah, but he's not getting across. He can't get past the black, can he?
As long as he doesn't kiss into the block.
Yeah, I don't like this shot. No,
Loads
it's loads of Ivy.
Oh, I
Luke,
don't
Luke.
like that.
It's loads of Ivy.
Don't like that.
That shot's loads of Ivy. I'm sorry. I mean, he might be able to get a double in the middle, or even a treble.
Look at the replay here, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the
See,
replay.
he's always hitting the black, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
always hitting the black.
Yeah.
So, with this one now, he could play it off the yellow on the cushion, down the bottom hole,
That's the only way to do it.
which I think is his only chance, but...
That'd definitely be a Lee Whitfield. Sheldon's having a go. Mr. Sheldon is having a go.
Oh, Sheldon, that's
He's having a
unusual.
go.
It's unusual. What's he got to say?
He won't be able to see that, Paul. It's a little writing.
What's he got to say? Is he here?
No, he's just sitting at home.
Does he not play for Longton Moor? Sheldon.
Andrew Sheldon.
Oh, Andrew. I thought you... What am I on about? I've got the wrong one. Obviously, I've got me pool glasses on.
You're fucking useless.
Is he on black or what? Yeah, I played off the yellow.
I'm going around this side so I can read the comments.
Andrew Sheldon, I haven't seen Andrew for a good while.
Through back 2 inches.
Is he a rater, wasn't he?
Then top it through into the yellow. Nah. See?
Obviously, he didn't do that. Obviously, he didn't do that.
But he was going Lee's way. I didn't go for that. I'd have gone round the back of it.
I wouldn't have gone round the back of it. No. He should have. He got to force it, hasn't it? Really, if he's playing that, he got to force it. I mean, I would. All depends what he can see of this. If he can only see so far, he's got to come off the yellow, hasn't he? Which is 3 or 4 inches, 5, 6 inches up the rail. This could go. This could go good or go bad. No, he's hit it wrong, hasn't he? Now,
you got it that slow. So
now,
you don't get the double
now
hit.
we have a problem now because Liam.
How fast Liam comes to the table.
Yeah, I know he should hit the middle ball of the 3, but no, he hasn't. He's done his normal crap.
No, that's it.
No, he doesn't. It's up and down. You can see it up and down, can't he? You can hit that.
Pot it
You
up.
can hit it. So if he hit the middle one and went behind the ball, he wouldn't, would he?
No.
So he hadn't looked at it really. I mean, I'm somebody to talk.
He didn't look at it, how quick he comes.
I'm rushing around like the Tasmanian devil now. Me, I think. Having said that, with my age, I've got to be quick.
In case you die halfway through.
Yeah, just in case I have a cardiac arrest. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's only got one shot, so there's no point staring. Just play it. I fancy him getting this actually.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, they got it. No, come on, you shouldn't be. I mean, I'm not being funny, but you shouldn't be losing this frame for me, should you?
No, definitely not.
You just got to bounce the one off, and that one there, yeah,
Back rail.
off the back rail, and put the white.
No.
No, it's alright, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. But he still left him up and down again, which he's had one attempt at.
That's why, you see, I wouldn't worry about where that yellow was going.
Yeah, but he obviously
You know
is.
what I mean? I just want to be tight.
Yeah, but
Me tight.
you
I'm not having that.
you're a born stitch player, and you look for the opportunities. Oh my God! No, he's missed that. He's missed that.
Do we need a VAR?
Did I miss that? What happened? Let's have a look at it.
Let's have a look at the VAR.
Yeah, VAR. Let's have a look at the VAR.
If that
Oh,
was
yeah,
black,
yeah,
if
he's
that was
missed
black
that.
ball, I'd be having frame away from
No, I fancy Liam doing these, because when they're open, he's normally a little, isn't he?
Lee reckons Liam wins in 1 in 25.
He wins what?
1 in 25 from here.
Do you know what? He's not far wrong. I've played with him all year.
Lee, I'm going 1 in 20.
I just hope he didn't chuck his shoulder at one. Come on now, Liam. Roll it in. Man, he doesn't know what roll is, does he?
No.
Ooh, he does. And that's what happens when he rolls one. He messes it.
1 in 25, Lee. 1 in 25.
Try 1 in 50, Lee. No, he's only got a simple shot again, though, hasn't he? It's a simple shot. But he
Yeah,
won't do
yeah,
it.
it's
He'll have a
simple.
go at it. I know he will. I knew he would. I freaking knew he would.
Up and down again.
Yeah, but this is the third attempt, being.
Yeah.
You're thinking, well, he's got the route, hasn't he? Oh, he should.
Well,
have,
yeah.
He should have the
Did
route.
you see the last effort? I'd be.
Well, yeah. I'd
Yeah.
get off my chair quick because
Yeah.
he's coming at me.
It's almost that Wardy on the replay.
Yeah, it's hit me knee on the replay. Right, come on then. No, he's having a good look now.
I think he's taking it serious now. He realised.
Well,
Liam's
well, he needs-
shit.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. Liam come and finish a sandwich.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
No, because he's on comedy.
Well, he's on that one plate. I asked him to get me some chips just. Good God. I wish I hadn't bothered. They come back cold. He missed the plate. You know, he's got a great chance of potting this, hasn't he? No, I think he's looking good this time.
Look, I told you it was wide.
Good God, man. He's hit the Harry. He's hit the Harry on the... Come on now, Liam. I'm not being biased or nothing, but Jesus, Liam, come on. That's better.
I was telling everybody, it's good for the league that Misfits win because we don't have trophies.
Yeah, we don't. Half the team got me arse with them.
Yeah. Saves money. Saves money.
Well, it's
Mr.
an,
Whitfield's 1 in 25 going through the wires.
no, but he's had 10 shots since,
Yeah, no,
so it's 1 in 15, and there's
Yeah.
a chance. There's a chance he is still, you know.
League's edged his bet, he gets this.
Oh, well done, Lee.
Oh, unless it was
Hey,
about the wires.
What a commentator.
Lee,
well-
we need you up for the merits next week.
Yeah, we need you for the marriage next week with that knowledge, mate.
Yeah. Hey, see you.
Hey, with you, wave one. Right,
Lovely.
I'll go.
Alright then.
Right, folks, that's it for this week. We're back next week on table 6, no problems. And we'll have the singles merits. Got a